name's Antonio Maria Brito Paes. I was born on a horse, or nearly anyway. By the way, I'm 10 years old and I've already been riding for 5 years. I really want to be a bullfighter on horseback like my father, my grandfather and my great-grandfather. To be honest, it's not a job for sissies. I train during the holidays, which I spend on my grandfather's estate in the south of my country, Portugal. Here, everything's big, the meadows, the bulls and even the houses. It covers more than 200 acres, so we go out on horseback in the jeep or in Pepe's cart. He's the one who feeds the wild bulls every morning. The biggest ones can weigh up to 1,200 pounds. They are true gods, respected and admired by everyone, but even if they appear gentle, you have to be wary of them. They can quickly send you to paradise with one butt of their horns. Did you see that? I already drive like an expert. My father's come to fetch me in his jeep so that we can choose the 2- or 3-year-old foals. They're very shy. They're still not used to people. I love the face they make when you blow into their nostrils. Today we're going to groom these future stallions for the first time. They're Lastanians, that's to say Portuguese horses. They're the best for training and of course bullfighting because they're fast and excitable, but also attentive and docile. Here in Portugal, according to tradition, all foals born on an estate have to be branded with the family's initials. I am always impressed to see how well they bear up to it. I won't tell you what I'd do if someone did that to me. Then they shave their manes and tails. All in all, we have more than 40 horses raised and trained to be sold to important bullfighters. They only buy the best, but here I think we've also got the most beautiful horses in the world. What's more, they can do anything. Watch this. This one does the Spanish walk as well as pirouettes at a gallop. To be able to do that, you need hours and hours of patience. Those are exercises for experts. One day, I'll manage to do them too. Now we have to section off a cow in the bullpen. You have to choose a slightly angry black cow to bring the horses into the arena. This tests their courage and readiness to fight. That one seems perfect to me. Wow, talk about angry. She went into the arena like a shot. Olé! We spur her on a bit more with the cloak. She's just right now. Bullfighting on horseback's called the tourada in Portuguese. The aim of the game is to try not to let the cow or bull touch you. You need to know how to control your horse perfectly, how to ride quickly, and how to ride around the arena to make the bull dizzy. They hate that. It drives them mad. And what's more, in real bullfights, the bulls are twice as big as that little cow over there. We've finished with that horse now. He was very brave. Now the cow has to come out. She doesn't want to. Oh yeah, here she comes. As if I'd let a worthless little cow get the better of a great future bullfighter like myself. I talk and talk, but I really must show you what I can do with my Portuguese horse. Here we go, a change of pace. Here's a small circle in a collected gallop. In horse riding language, a circle's called a volte. He needs to stop opposite the bull. We use the bit in the horse's mouth to show him what we want him to do. But you need to be light-handed because a horse's mouth is sensitive. Anyway, what I use at the moment as a bull for training as a fake, it's called the Torino. You may laugh, but just you try. You still have to go quite fast to avoid this strange machine's horns. Olé, I got it. father thinks my horse is a natural for the Corrida. I think he's having as much fun as me avoiding the charging bull. And here are the banderillas. The first time I tried, I missed and got my father in the backside. Luckily I didn't hurt him, but boy did he sulk about it. I've definitely gotten better since then. Since I fought well, I've got the afternoon off. My little brother, my cousin and I have decided to go fishing in the river that crosses the estate. First we've got to find earthworms, then we've got to look for a quiet place where the fish will be. I love fishing because I love nature and silence, but today I haven't had much luck. They're not biting. Too bad for our fried fish. Anyway, it's time for me to go home. I promised my mother I'd do my homework. I'd much rather work here than at school. I think this white and blue house is great. It's several centuries old and has always belonged to my family. One day, I'll live here too, when I'm a great bullfighting rider. He's funny, my little brother, with his plastic bull. He always tries to copy me, but since he's still a bit scared when he's on horseback, he bullfights on foot. Either that or the idiot uses me as a bull. Today's a special day. For the first time in my life, I'm going to find myself in the arena with a real bull. I'll have to look handsome in my boots and spurs. Well, I say handsome, but with my hair all sticking out, it won't be easy. Luckily, later on, I'll have my hat. Here, everything's dedicated to horses and bulls. What I like most are the posters and photos of my father and my grandfather when they used to bullfight. This evening, I'm going to be just like them, and maybe one day my portrait will be hung up next to theirs and it'll read Antonio Brito Paes, Portuguese bullfighting rider. Soon, I hope. In order to prepare myself for this big moment in my life, I want to be alone. I feel best when I'm with mares and young foals. Here we have foals just so that they'll give birth to future star horses. They spend all year long in the meadows and we never ride them. Of course, they're not excitable enough for bullfighting, but they're so beautiful. Before the festivities, we have to curry, rub down and feed the horses. That's my sister Marion. She's preparing Carvalho, my grey horse. I think he's the most handsome and intelligent of them all. He even knows how to ask for his fodder. Marion's really pig-headed, but I must admit that, apart from me, she's the only person who knows how to make pretty braids and how to brush and smooth him down with care. There's a whole art to it. But today this isn't my job. I'm a bullfighter, not a groom. What's most important is for me to concentrate on the bullfight, and especially to make sure that Carvalho is properly saddled. I don't want to eat dust. My grandfather's mounted a horse in my honour. It's been a long time. He's still just as noble, and his Palomino horse totally obeys him. Off we go. We're all on our way to take the cows and bulls to the arena. Once we're there, there'll be a selection. My father's at the front wearing his party hat. There are also riders who've come from Spain and friends from neighbouring farms. The horses are happy too. They're stamping with impatience. It's as if they can smell the magic in the arena's dust. They too are awaiting the applause and the olés. Having said that, it's no easy thing making the bulls enter the enclosure. It's incredible how undisciplined those animals are. The gate's closing on the bulls. I've only got 2 hours to get myself ready. My father and mother are worried. They know that bullfighting can be dangerous, but I know I'm ready to face that bull. I've often dreamt of it, and I've also had the best advice from my grandfather. Ah, the farmer's getting the ring ready so that the dust won't spoil the show too much. They've all come to see me, the last of the Brito Payeses. I know they'll be judging me, comparing me with my father, but I'm not scared. All right, time to be brave. It's my turn. Whoa! I didn't even see the bull enter the ring. My father's shouting at me to ride around him. That's it. Off to the left. A bit more. I must say it's less easy than with the Torino. I'm going to wear that bull out. I've got nothing against him, but it's either him or me.
This way. Aí tá. Agora! Olé! Vai! Isso mete para a esquerda se quiser, mete para a esquerda se quiser. Vai para a esquerda. Mete para a esquerda, já é demais para a direita. Vai para a esquerda. Isso. Vai, vai. Vai, tá. Despega-te para uma nada.
Now I have to get right opposite him. I'm looking him straight in the eye and I'm pushing my horse straight towards him, dodging him at the last moment. Ole! Can you hear the cheering? Today I've become a real hero. Ole!
Run it faster than you did before. Hold it every time you go for more. Win it, break the limits as you're soaring high. Never be a loser. Every time you're racing the race, you got to be a champion.